Hello, welcome to Samantha Derry Online Studio. I'm Samantha and today I'm going to take you through a beautiful stretch, okay? A gorgeous yoga stretch, primarily for your hips, your hip flexors, your legs. Okay, so this is going to be perfect for you if you've been sat down a little bit this morning. It's going to get you up, get you moving, and just have a beautiful stretch. Alright, so as always, please let me know when you arrive. Please write in the comments. Either write some comments or drop an emoji in. If you're watching on the replay, let me know. And if you've got any questions, fire away. Alright, so this afternoon and every Monday and every Wednesday, I'm going to be here delivering little 10-15 minute bite-sized session for you on your lunch break. Alright, just sometimes it might be an energizer. So on Monday we did an energizer, and today we're going to be doing a stretch. Okay, so it might be an energizer or a stretch. Who we got today? Good afternoon. Hi Hayley, welcome. Hope you're okay. Ready for a lovely yoga stretch? Yeah, so a lot of the time, humans are not made to sit down, are they? But we do sit down, and that's fine. And we might be working, we might be watching telly, whatever we're doing. Driving sometimes. And then we create quite a lot of tension in our hips. From a spiritual point of view as well, it's said that if we are feeling stressed emotionally, a lot of that tension can be held around the pelvis area. All right, so we'll be releasing some tension in that way as well, both physically, emotionally, and spiritually too, is the hope. All right, it does take practice. Good afternoon. Hi, Pauline. I know you're doing so well today, Pauline. We've already done a couple of classes this morning, haven't we? Brilliant. Okay. So this afternoon, don't need any equipment. If you have got a yoga or Pilates mat, that's great, but please don't worry if not. You can do it at home, on the floor, on your carpet is fine. Okay. If you do have a yoga block or brick, that could come in handy for you potentially in some of the exercises today. All right, but we're going to do it lay down. All right, and then we'll switch onto our front to do a couple of the poses there as well. Lovely. So we'll get going in a sec once we've got a few more people here with us. Hi Cheryl, how are you doing? Ready for a lovely yoga stretch? Fabulous. So as I say, every Monday and Wednesday at 1 o'clock, live on my Facebook pages and my YouTube channel as well. So check that out if you haven't done already. Is the sound okay, first of all? Can you hear the music? Let me know. Write in the comments. The music today is Mind Body Beat 6. Okay, the title is A Trip to Goa. So it's hopefully got that little bit of that Goa kind of vibes to it. I'm hoping that you can hear that okay, just a nice background music. You can just imagine that we're in Goa. Is a hope. Amazing. All right. So as always, if you've got any injuries or conditions, please check with your doctor before you do any exercise. Today's session, you just need some space around you, so you're not going to bang into anything. And always just have some water to hand just in case you need it. Brilliant. Thank you for letting me know, Pauline. The sound's good. Thank you. Always good to know how it is from your side as well. All right then, shall we begin? Shall we get working? Okay, so as I say, we're going to start lay down, all right? So find your space on your mat and then just get yourself down carefully. And make sure you've got enough space, all right? So sit your hips in the middle of your mat and then just bring yourself carefully down, head rests down. You can always use a small cushion or a pillow if you like for your head. Knees are bent, feet are flat. All right, we're just going to start by rocking the pelvis back and forth. Okay, so we're going to squeeze the lower abdominal muscles, tuck the tailbone under, and then release. Lovely, relax the shoulders down and you gaze up to the sky. So just getting the pelvis moving with a little anterior tilt and a posterior tilt. Massaging out the lower spine as well with this. So as your pelvis tilts backwards, and you tuck your tailbone under, you'll feel your lumbar spine imprint down into the earth. And then as you release, you'll feel that little gap underneath the back, that natural curve in the spine. Just a couple more. Beautiful. All right, tuck those knees in towards the chest and just hug them in towards the body. If you like, you can roll side to side just gently, or just hold that here. Brilliant. Okay. All right, so as you bring yourself back now, bring the heels of the hands towards the knees and the fingertips face down towards the toes. There's going to be really nice circular action now. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're taking the knees apart and then we're rolling back down, bringing them back together. So see if you can get the action coming from the top of your femur, okay, within the hip socket. Top of the leg bone within the hips. Creating some lovely circles. And then if you like, you can start to make them a little bit bigger, increasing that range of motion. So your circles will be then slower to make it bigger. And I hope that feels really nice. Just be careful though, sometimes people's heads jolt back and we don't want that to happen, all right? So if your neck's straining, perhaps put a little cushion underneath it or just tuck your chin in a little bit more. Option to change that direction now, circling through. Really nice. Just warming into the hips, the leg in the hip socket. Fabulous. Okay, so grab onto your right shin, let the left foot come down to the earth. And as you breathe out, just pull that chin and the leg close to the chest. So you need to work with your own body now. Listen to your own body. If it feels okay, start to slide your bottom leg out long. Maybe it goes a little bit lower. Maybe it goes straight, but don't worry if it doesn't. That's fine. Relax the shoulders. And hug that leg a little bit closer still towards the body. Keep hold now with your right hand and just let your left hand rest down by your side. You're going to open out that leg. Whoops. There we go. So it's a bit like you're opening a book, I always say, with this move. You're letting your leg out wide. Draw that knee back in. Let that foot come down. Brilliant. Change legs. Okay, so hug that left leg in towards your chest. You hold the shin, so please don't hold on to your knee joint. We don't want any extra stress there. All right, hug that thigh towards the body. So that might be enough for you, okay, especially if you've got a tight lower back. But if you feel okay in the lower back and you want to lengthen that leg, bring that leg down long now. Oh, that feels nice, doesn't it? Stretching out. Just breathe. Relax the body down into the earth. Keep hold of the shin with the left hand. Just let your right hand rest and then we open out. Let the knee come out to the side. It's almost a bit like it's going in the direction of your armpit, that kind of direction. You're going to really feel this stretch open out in the groin now. Gently bring that leg back in, okay? And just start to bend the other leg. Cross now this ankle over the top of your thigh, the bottom of your thigh, I should say. Is everyone good? I hope we're okay. All right, I'm going to take a gentle twist through the lower back. So start to let that top foot come down towards the earth. The bottom leg peels as well. Slowly start to draw that back up again. Amazing. I'm going to change sides. That's brilliant. So just uncross your legs. Just cross the other one over now. Okay, so it's just the ankle that's touching the bottom of the thigh, and this knee comes out as wide as you feel okay to go. All right, when you're ready, start to twist through the lower back. Let that top foot come down towards the earth. Don't worry if it doesn't get all the way down, that's fine. So you're feeling that lovely stretch up through the lower back as well. Really nice for the glutes. All around the pelvis area. Bring it back. Amazing. All right, hug those knees in. Give yourself a little hug. Well done. Ooh, and then just one more roll. So hopefully now, as you're doing these circles, they'll feel a little bit more freer than when you first started before. Gorgeous. All right, so you're going to carefully bring yourself forwards, or you can come with me. You can tuck your chin in, and then you can rock and roll. Then bring yourself up and forwards through into a box and just come back onto your mat. Make sure you've got some space. Okay, well done. We're doing so great so far. Let's bring the knees to the outside edges of the mat. Bring the toes to meet each other, okay? So round angle or a bit like a frog. Really gently push the tailbone down towards the heels. All right, so everyone's different here. It depends on your flexibility, range of motion. Pushing that tailbone down in the direction of the heels. You have got the option, if you have got a brick, is you can rest the forehead down on it and bring the arms out long and stretch through the back. I think this is one of my favourite stretches. It feels so nice. Hopefully you're enjoying that too. So feeling that stretch out through the inner thighs and all the way down the back and under the arms. Just taking some deep breaths here. And just noticing how the body feels. With each exhale, let the hips just drop a little bit closer down towards the heels. If that's too intense on the shoulders, take a gentle bend in the elbow and just let the forearms rest. Ease off, bring those hips back up, okay? So you can keep working with that, or we can work with pigeon pose. So bring those knees back in, maybe just bob your brick to one side. All right, okay, so I'm going to mirror you guys. All right, so you're going to take your right leg, bring the knee towards the wrist. We'll take it out a little bit wider. And then just give that foot a nudge so it comes through. And we're up on our hands and our back is long. How are we doing? Are you okay? Oops, sorry, there's a little bit of feedback on the mic there. There we go. Okay, start to creep that back leg down now if it feels okay to. Gently, gently. All right, so you're pushing the hips down towards the floor now. Here is where a brick might come in handy, is to pop it underneath the hips or your glutes just to support yourself. But if you feel okay too, you can do it without and sit the hip down lower. But make sure you're going down centrally, not to the side. Okay, option to go a bit lower, take the forearms down and rest on the elbows. Okay, but just be careful, listen to your body, everyone's different. You might want to go a little lower still now, elbows wide, rest the forehead down on the back of the hands. And just breathe. Relax the muscles as best as you can. And push the shoulders away from your ears. Couple more breaths, you're doing really well. Ease off, lift the gaze, bring the hands under the shoulders and press yourself back up. Amazing, you're doing so well. All right, we're going to gently walk that foot back in and then just switch that leg back. Let's change sides. Bring your left leg forward now. The knee goes to the wide edge of the mat and just bring that foot through a little bit. slowly start to let that leg creep back. Again, if you want, you can put the brick underneath the hip, that's okay. Fabulous, you're doing so well. Okay, relax the shoulders. You might want to stay up high, that's okay. Or just very gently bring yourself lower. Elbows out to the side. And try and keep the back nice and long. You can even, if you want, use a pillow or a brick or something if you want to rest the forehead down. To keep that back in alignment. Those that want to advance it, you're going to take the arms forward, so you're going to be on the fingertips. Let the forehead rest on the ground. That's quite intense on the shoulders though, so just be careful. Alright, gently release. Walk those hands back in. Bring them under the shoulders. Amazing. Well done. Gently walk that foot back in. And swing the legs back. Swing yourself around as you come to seated. Amazing. Well done. Oh, feeling stretched out. Let's draw the soles of the feet together. And let the knees go out to the side. Hinge forward really gently. Oops, sorry. Really gently does that. Okay, so you can use your hands just to carefully lift yourself up and push your hips a little bit closer towards your heels. And then you'll feel that even deeper stretch. Sorry, I hope you're not getting the feedback. I'm getting a bit of feedback here. Hope the sound's okay for you. Ease off. Okay, bring those legs back together. Push yourself back and give yourself a hug. Well done. Just drawing the knees together. A nice counter pose after all that opening out. Hugging them together. Resting down. Gorgeous. Well done, everybody. Namaste. So carefully just bring yourself back up. Well done. I hope that you enjoyed that today. Do let me know. How did you get on with that? Hopefully you're feeling a lot more stretched out now. Feeling a bit more freer. Feeling a bit more ready for the rest of your day. How did you get on? Do let me know. Drop a note in the comments. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm feeling ready and stretched, ready for the rest of the day. Oh, brilliant, Lydia. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, so guys, don't forget tomorrow night I'm doing a free yoga class at 8 o'clock, which is open to anyone. All right, but you do need to book to get a space because it's going to be on Zoom. Okay, so you just book the space. There's no charge. If you're part of the VIP club as a weekly or monthly member, then there's no need to book because you'll get the Zoom link in the private Facebook group. But anybody else, if you do pay as you go, or if you're new to my classes, you're more than welcome to book on. It's free tomorrow night. Obviously, with the current climate that we're in, I just wanted to do something nice for everyone and hopefully just share a bit of positivity. So you're all more than welcome to jump in on that class tomorrow night. Cool. Oh, is that good, Pauline and Cheryl? Fabulous. Amazing. So much. Yes, that's it, isn't it, Haley? So I think now as well, I don't know, now because a lot of people are working from home, and yeah, okay, you used to still work at a desk in your office perhaps. I think because it takes that commute's gone as well, isn't it? So you're not necessarily getting up, walking out your house, even walking to your car or the train or whatever, and then walking from your transport to your office. Like all that's gone, isn't it? So there's not as much movement necessarily if we're in our homes. So it's so great to get online and do some workouts for sure. How do we get the link? So the link for tomorrow night, so you just go to my booking site as if you were just booking a normal class. So bookwen.com/FDW Samantha. But the link is also on my Facebook page. Okay, so just book the class as if you're booking a normal class. It won't take you through to a payment option, all right? It will just book you a space. And then what happens is you get an email confirmation. And then in that email confirmation is the link to the Zoom class. Yeah? So you just click on it's dead easy. You just book the class, you get an email, the link's in the email, boom, click into it. A couple of minutes before class, 5 minutes before class, and it takes you to the Zoom. Hope that helps. Has anyone else got any questions? Do let me know. It's going to be really nice. Really lovely. Bit of stretch, and we'll also do some meditation at the end as well. So it's just going to be like a lovely, bit like when I do the yoga and relax classes out in the community, but bringing that online instead. So tomorrow at 8. Okay, everyone, have a gorgeous day, and I will see you again very soon. Namaste.